Oh my god, oh my god, what is this? Is that an Isaac? What the hell? Is this the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus? Yeah, it is, whatever. Shut up, who cares? Fuck you. I went to America recently, and here's the crazy thing. Win streak of 1. I'm doing the daily charm. Eden. I'm not doing the daily run, apparently. Apparently, I don't have the license. Don't have the license to do the daily run. What? They're keeping the daily runs behind gates now? Oh, you didn't buy the most recent DLC, you can't do the daily run. You know what, that makes sense. Maybe it has DLC locked items. That does make sense. Let's do a normal mode Isaac. Who cares? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I went to America recently. Oh my god, he's playing Isaac. I don't care. Stop bringing it up. Fuck. What is... You can't even see because my fucking face cam's in the way, but what's with this, like, weird question mark that's just, like, up there? Oh, who cares? What is that? Who cares? This guy playing Isaac right now? Who fucking cares? Don't make the webcam smaller, dumbass. Make it bigger. If anything, make it as big as humanly possible. Make it as big as stomachable in a YouTube video, because believe me, you're gonna need that quality looking good when it comes to the TikTok, baby. You're gonna need it looking good when you're splitting these in half. Listen, when you're in the TikTok editing trenches, you want it looking fresh and dicey. I went to America recently, and the crazy thing about America is some people don't have irons over there. What? That's crazy. You may be thinking, that's not crazy, that's normal. Ask me this, where are you from? Oh, you're American? Oh, you're American? Listen, I'm 24 years old. I live between I live with my parents. I live at home between my father and also my girlfriend's mother's home. I haven't moved out yet. I own an iron. I purchased one with my own money that I declare as my own object, a possession that I have to my name. When people talk about how much are you worth, you talk about the money in your bank, you talk about liquid assets, objects, right? What would I leave in my will? My earthly possessions. Oh, what does your earthly possessions entail? There's an iron in there. I don't know how far down the list. There's an iron in there. Now, I went to America recently, as I did last year. I have my best of friends in the whole world there, who I love deeply from the bottom of my heart. So I pay lots of money to fly my ass over there. This year, 2 of those individuals, who I love also very deeply from the bottom of my heart, as established, one of which makes YouTube videos. He's kind of a big deal. He's called Just Jershing, you may have heard of him. Got married like a week and a half ago as I'm recording this. I went over there, of course being a wedding, I was wearing a shirt. Well, my intention was to wear a shirt. Well, I did wear the shirt. Button up. You know, whatever, right? Tie. That kind of thing. I'm sure you're familiar. So my thoughts, listen, I'm coming from far away. My intention... Well, okay, so I knew I was only staying for like just over a week. And I kind of figured, well, it's expensive to buy a flight over there. If you've never bought a flight from Manchester to St. Louis, you're not going to do it. It's 1,000, right? Just for the plane ticket. You're talking, now that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right? So you kind of think, where can I make the number a little bit smaller? Now, last year I was there for near on 3 weeks, just shy of 3 weeks. That's not backpack territory. You need a suitcase for that. I'm thinking this week, or this trip, I can save 60 quid by flying economy light instead of regular economy. The differences being, in economy you get a checked bag, in economy light you don't. In economy you get to pick your seat, in economy light you don't. Picking your seat, not a big deal to a guy like me. I'm travelling alone, doesn't matter. Funnily enough, it did kind of end up mattering in the end, because I ended up paying $60 American on the way home to pick the seat, the seat that I wanted. But that's a story for another day. I don't want that. We'll take this one. Oh baby, wooden spoon, you do spoil me. That was $60 to upgrade my seat coming home. Economy to economy light, £60. Also, I think you're supposed to like never do that, by the way, because now I have an MTD6 on a floor where I can see the items. Who fucking cares, dude? Who gives a shit? Bad trip, by the way, you fucker. Have I got a mod on? It's telling me what everything does. Okay, rip to the devil deal. I've also advanced stats are turned off. I installed this 30 seconds ago. What the fuck is found hub? That's what it's called? Found hub? Okay. You can't even see the shit on the screen anyway. Fucking webcam's in the way no matter how hard I try. Just put it bottom right, there's nothing down there. No, I've already moved it. It'll sit where it'll sit. Suck it up. The first enemy killed in a room explodes. Is that all that does? I thought that was... I used to take that like every time. That's not even good. £60 is the difference between economy and economy light. So I go, first of all, £60. Honestly, the more important thing here, the closer I got to the trip, the less and less bothered I was about £60. To the point where I'm like, I don't even care about it anymore. What really got me excited was the thought of not having to keep track of a checked bag all the way through. I would have my backpack. I would make my travel, it would be no problem. Last year, it wasn't checked all the way through. I didn't know when it was checked through, when it wasn't checked through. At one point, there was a bit where I had to receive my bag. I can't even remember which connection, which flight, which airport, I don't remember. But I remember standing there for just frigging ages and ages and ages, waiting for my bag. Couldn't find it, so I'm like, I'm going to have to go wander here. Because they're not feeding any more bags through onto the carousel, and mine ain't on there. So I go and have a look, I don't see it. There's a load of bags around the corner, just around, like from another flight or what, I don't know, just hundreds of bags. And then I'm like, I still don't see my bag, so I'm like gearing up to go to a support desk, and then I turn around and just in the middle of the hall, by itself, stood up, entirely separate from the bags, was my bag with its thing. It was like the bag sea had parted to show my... I couldn't believe it. It genuinely felt like a miracle moment. I didn't want to go through that ordeal again. There's only so many miracles that a boy like me gets blessed with over his lifetime. And by so many, I mean, like, I'm grateful to have even been presented with one. That feels like more than I was kind of ever gonna have. You, dude, I'm re-rolling your shit. I'm remixing these guts, let me tell you. Fucker. I just, like, it got to the point where it's one thing, like, convincing myself that, yeah, I'm glad to have gone down the economy light route rather than the economy route. By the time it got closer, I was like, the £60 doesn't even matter, but I sold myself so much on the idea of, fucker, not having to carry my bag the whole way through that I was like, I was in on that. I'm a devil kind of guy now. Yeah, fuck it, I mean, I guess. I guess we'll take infection, because it's better than not taking it, basically. So I went for it. I went economy light. So I packed a backpack. Did not take a checked bag. So I'm taking clothes, shoes, whatever. And I'm thinking, listen, I'm staying with friends. I'm not staying in a hotel. I can do laundry if need be, or you know, whatever. Toiletries, it's not a big deal to just go to a store. When I brought a case with me last year, the first place we went to was Walgreens to buy toiletry. So, like, it's not a big deal. I can just buy stuff while I'm there, right? I just need enough underwear and socks. I need enough different t-shirts to wear. One pair of shorts will do me. One pair of underwear will not do me, because what am I going to do when I shit myself? So I just need to take plenty of underwear. And then, of course, So my shoes that I'm wearing, I'll wear on the flight, I'll wear for the whole trip, right? I just wore some NMDs. Very comfortable shoes, comfortable to fly in, comfortable to walk in. You know, easy on and off. Brilliant. Cover the whole trip, no problem, right? My outfit for the wedding. So I bring with me, of course, a pair of nice shoes, because I'm not wearing NMDs to the wedding. These people mean the world to me. I'm not just going to show up to the wedding in NMDs. So some nice shoes, no problem. Tie, dress pants, fine. I can fold them up neatly, they're not going to get creased. A shirt, on the other hand, let me tell you about shirts. See, if I know one thing about shirts, it's that they love getting creased. Now, I think this is not a big deal whatsoever, because, as established, staying with a friend. May I add some extra context about this friend? Mid to late 20s, we'll say, to be generous. Lives alone. Has lived alone for a good number of years now. A fashionable individual, I would say, an individual who wears. But when I was originally thinking about the iron argument, I was like, he's gay. Obviously, he owns an iron. But the more kind of nuanced way to present this would be like, this is an individual. He has a lot of shirts, right? Button-up shirts with different designs on and cool things. A fashionable individual, and one whose fashion I admire. Paul, love your shirts. Love your shirts. You know that. You know that. You know I feel that way. I expected him to have an iron. So I get there and I go, oh, just plan of action back. So on the wedding, you know, day of the wedding, I'm going to have to get dressed and stuff. Of course. He goes, yeah, that makes sense. I go, I've got my shirt, but obviously it's been stuffed in my backpack because I don't have a case. So I'll just have to, like, iron it or whatever. He goes, oh, I don't have an iron. That's fucking wild to me. That's insane. But you might. Some people don't have irons. Look, it gets crazier, and the fucked up thing is there might be people watching this who go, "That's not that crazy," and then I'm gonna say what he suggested to do and what I ended up doing. And people are gonna go, "Yeah, that's not crazy," because when I was going around telling people, "Listen, what Paul's got me doing," people were like, "Yeah, that's normal." America, so check this out. This is the strategy. Steaming? I thought you just did that to like vegetables and stuff. Boy, was I wrong. Welcome to America, baby. Obviously it means something different there because they don't have vegetables, so you can't steam them. He says, no, all you've got to do, you just got to go into the bathroom, turn the shower on really high, leave it a few minutes so the room gets really steamy, hang the shirt up near the shower, but not next to it. It sounds like, and I think you should leave it. They pull on your hair up, but not out. Put your shirt by the shower, near but not next to. And then, like, leave it for a bit with the door shut, and then after, like, a bit, once it's sufficiently steamed, stretch it. Stretch the wrinkles out. And I go, what is this guy talking? This is, like, the prank, right? I've not been to America since last year. This is the prank. My friend group have been, they've got their heads together. They're like, what kind of prank can we pull on Reese when he comes next year? A year's passed. It's finally time. We're doing the prank to him. This is the prank. And then, like, the next day, I hear the shower going, and he's walking around his apartment, not in the shower. This guy's steaming his damn shirt. It's a real thing. So I'm exclaiming this to other people. I exclaim it to someone else, thinking, someone back me up on this. A mutual friend of myself and the bride and groom, He goes, oh yeah, that's a normal thing. It's called steaming. People do it. No, that's valid. People do it in hotels all the time. I have to say, in the moment, I was like, oh, maybe it's valid then. In retrospect, people do it in hotels all the time. Oh, you live there. That's not a hotel. That's a permanent home. I have to say, Paul owns an iron now. He's bought one. Just let it. It would only be fair to present that to the public record. He now owns an iron. A bit too fucking late, if you ask me. I'm not planning on bringing many shirts next year. That said, he owns an iron. Well, people go steaming. So the fateful day, D-Day rolls around. I'm nervous out of my mind because... Oh, because your best friends in the whole world are getting married. No, because I've got a wrinkly shirt and no iron, and I'm about to have to go Bear Grylls survival mode and use the tools at my disposal, one of which is a shower, and the other of which is... Wait, there is no of which. There is no tools, there is only the shower. So I get in there, I go, here's what I'm going to do. I need a shower anyway. Let's crank it. And by the way, don't even get me started on just move my cursor here. Hopefully you guys couldn't see that. It was on game capture mode, so you shouldn't have been able to see that. Just been on the screen the entire time. Don't even get me started on American showers that are just like pipes. And that weird fucking, you've got to turn the bath on and like press the thing down, and like you got to like alternate the hot and the cold to get the right temperature, and it's fucking like no electricity. Don't even get me started. We'll come to American showers a different day. I only have so much banter energy in one night, right? I go and get in a shower anyway. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna hang the shirt up somewhere, maybe on the door frame, while I have my shower. I already have quite hot showers. I have slow showers. The room will be full of steam, but you know. But before I'm done, anyway, right? So I'll leave it. Get out of the shower. The steam has not touched the shirt, so I'm like, right, I'm now showered. I'm naked. I can't get dressed because I'm getting dressed. My plan was to like, this is my shower pre-wedding, so I'm gonna get like straight into my outfit. Because what's the point in like we're about to go? I had my shower as like one of the last things. I got out of the shower and we were leaving like 30 minutes later. Right, so there's no point getting dressed, come in and out, and then like getting dressed again, you know, whatever. I'm getting dressed into my, I put my dress pants on, and then I'm getting dressed into my shirt. Makes complete sense. So, now is the moment. I've been in the shower, I've seen how much steam I've produced, I've been in the shower 20 minutes, I'm like, well, I mean, we're going in half an hour anyway, I'm not going to have a chance to like start a whole new steaming process. So I'm like, this is the moment where we make it happen. So I turn the shower up even more. I turn it up to beyond hotter than I think reasonably safely I should have been turning it. I go, I guess I'm steaming. I bring it closer. I bring my shirt closer. I'm like, okay, now I can feel my shirt is like, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say damp, but it's not dry anymore. I'm like, there's moisture within the fibers of this shirt right now. And the shirt's going crazy because it's been ironed before, but it's like, what the hell? So the shirt is like losing it a little bit. It doesn't know what's going on. I'm like, listen, just trust me. Close your eyes. It'll be over soon. So I'm in there, and then I'm like sweating. I'm out of the shower, and suddenly I'm sweating my arse off. I'm stood there like, leaning at an angle by the shower, stretching my shirt out like a damn caveman, feeling like technology has regressed. Humankind, honestly, regressed like a decade in that moment by like my own hand and actions individually. I'm like, this guy, no one should be living like this. This is not a way to live a fulfilling life, to be honest. I feel like I both matured and also de-aged 10 years either way in the space of mere moments. I've never been so... I've been to a sauna, I've been to a steam room. They didn't have anything on what I was... I mean, I was in the steam trenches just trying to get enough wet air into the fibres of my shirt that, you know, 4 hours later was going to be sat in the crowd of a prestigious wedding, and I'm there pulling on it like some kind of maniac. Listen, this was a nice wedding. They had a beautiful venue, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous plants and, you know, glass and stuff, and I'm there wearing. People are looking at my shirt, going, "This guy's wearing a nice shirt and a nice tie." Already, hey, they don't know I bought this tie from Boohoo Man. They don't know I bought this shirt from H&M. Like, yeah, nice tie and nice shirt. The tie was about £8. Yeah, listen, the price doesn't matter. The truly embarrassing thought would be like, hey, would they look at me and think, oh, your shirt looks nice. I bet you ironed it. Yeah, you're really good at ironing. No, I just stood in a hot bathroom for about 20 minutes, pulling on it really hard. Oh, you're staying in a hotel? Nope, I'm staying in a person's permanent home they live in. It was crazy talk. And I had another point I was going to come to that I've since forgotten. I was going to come back to. I don't remember. Just pissing me off because I was like, at some point I was talking and I thought something else and I was like, oh, I'll say that after I've said this next bit, and now I've forgotten what it was going to be. Just focused here because I fucking hate the bloat. This is one of the not as bad versions, but I still hate him for that very fucking reason. Fuck you, buddy. Like, imagine. Okay, shit, drop us, but we'll take the tears up. Fuck it. It's okay, there's health in the boss room. You're hosting a you know, a potential suitor. You're going on a date, it's gone well, you've come home, you've had a bit of a bang. Why is this guy just running on spikes? You wake up in the morning, oh, hey, I loved the date last night. Date was really lovely, bang was really lovely. I know this is last minute, but I have loads of money, and I really like you and want like a relationship where I'll give you loads of money, but like I need you to do. I've got an event today, a grand opening of a museum that has been funded by rich people, important people, and I need someone on my arm, and I want that to be. That's really cool. Yeah, I'd love to go. Yeah, no problem. Oh god, I'd love to go. That's really cool. I also really love the day and like the banging and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to go to a museum, you know, opening with you, and there's like rich people there, and you know, what have you. Yeah, I'll get a shirt. Let me just how about this one? Yeah, that's nice. How about this one? Yeah, that's also nice. How about this one? You know, all of the shirts you presented me are really nice. You have really good taste in shirts. To be honest, any of them do. Just you know, give it a quick iron first. Yeah, I can do that. Just give it a quick iron first. Yeah, I can give it a quick iron, no problem. Let me just turn the shower on really hot. Give me 5 minutes. Out of there. What do you mean turn it? I think I just bought a heart by accident. By accident? Oops. Oh, we don't have blue spiders. Just bought a heart by accident. POV, you have the dream power zaddy in your home, and he wants to take you to somewhere suave, but all your shirts are wrinkled and you don't own an iron. Hey, power zaddy, just go wait in the car for half an hour. No, I can wait. Half an hour? No, I'll wait. I can wait here. That's fine. No, okay, yeah, okay. You can wait here. Hey, why have you got the shower running? You're not even in there. It's been running for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my shirt in there. Okay, we've done the shirt bit for long enough. I love you, Paul, by the way. Love you so much, and thank you very much for hosting me and taking me in. I was like, there's a bit in here somewhere. And then you know what I'm like? 25 minutes later. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute. What else happened in America? They've got a great zoo in St. Louis, and it's free, which is crazy, because England has like one noteworthy zoo, which is Chester, and it's like 40 quid to get in, which is fucking insane. think the dog just went either upstairs or downstairs, impossible to tell. What's a quick bit for me to zoom through here? Where's my notes app? Give me a quick bit. The very first one in the memo. Paul's steaming technique. Americans queuing. We've covered that one. Actually, that's a good bit, but I need to naturally transition into that one, so it like doesn't seem there. That's fine. Sometimes I write bits down. I'm like, I'm going to talk about this in video, but then it's like, how do I bring them up naturally? That's not like, oh yeah, here's a bit. Let's talk about this, and then it's like suddenly it's like a shit like stand up. Oh, you I didn't mean to pick that battery up. Shit stand up. So I've got like a bit written down. Talk about this topic, and I'm like, hey, so what's the deal with this topic? Like, I don't want it to seem like shit stand up. I've had my way with shit stand up. I wanted to. Part of me's like, I think I could do stand up, maybe. But I don't think I could do stand up. I think I've talked about it on the channel before. Like my best ever. I've had like one bit that I ever thought I could make like an actual stand up bit out of, and I had the rug pulled from underneath me because I went. It went something like this. I thought of this myself naturally, whilst on vacation in Mallorca. I thought, you know what's fucking like crazy to a guy like me? Souvenirs. I always thought it was weird that people get something for someone else to remember when you went on vacation. Like, hey, this key ring with Spain written on it. Yeah, I'll bring this back and give it to my mum. And you go home and go, oh hey mum, I got you this. It's a key ring that says Spain on it, so that you can just, you know, you've always got a way to remember the time that I went on a lovely holiday to Spain and you didn't. You stayed home. You were here, not on holiday, not enjoying the sun. I always thought that was insane. Now, if you sat at home, you're going, yeah, that's a good point. But also, I feel like I've heard someone make this point before. Yeah, you have. Because fast forward, like 2 years on from me thinking that, and every time the topic of stand-up coming up, or the topic of, hey, would you ever do an open mic came up, that being my go-to, I'm sat watching a Netflix special, Dimitri Martin live. Great special, by the way. Very funny guy. He goes, hey, what's the deal with souvenirs? I go, you fucker. You fuck. And I've never returned to comedy. I'd love to be good at it, but like the fear of... I used to be crazy antisocial. I thought like talking to anyone about anything was terrifying. I'm now at a point where like, listen, I can perform, I can do presentations in front of people, I can get in front of people. I like the idea of performing. I like the idea of getting on stage. I can't sing or play an instrument, I couldn't do stand-up. I don't know what I'd do on a stage. But I like the idea of performing and getting in front of people. Like, I'm not scared to do that. The thought of going to an open mic and bombing, that is fucking terrifying. That is scary. Should have just taken both of those. They were both better than that shite. I couldn't do it. I couldn't risk it. The souvenir bit, that's Dimitri Martin's bit. Fuck you. And I just don't have other ones in the backlog. That was my one bit. And then something about how, and why are souvenirs always tacky? Why do you never get like a tasteful souvenir? It's always like a snow globe, and then people are like, oh, I have nowhere to put this. It doesn't fit the decor of my home. And then like because of that reason, like they stand out. Oh, they walk into the room and it's like the first thing they see because they're also gaudy and tacky. So the first thing they see is a souvenir, and then they say, oh, you got a souvenir from this place. Did you go there? No. You know, It's just Dimitri Martin's bit. It's his bit. He did it funnier. He's famous. He took my bit. He stole it from me. He stole my bit. He heard my brain and he stole it. Dimitri Martin listened to my brain and stole my bit. That's all I'm saying. I never thought this crazy bit about salads, isn't it crazy? How every time you take a bite of a salad, you got to recreate a smaller version of the salad on the fork, and then the waitress comes over and says, "You still working on that salad?" "Yeah, I'm still working. The cherry tomatoes rolling around my plate." Something like that. Just something to do with the salad, or just like trying to get the cherry tomato on his fork. It's a good special. It's funny. He's a funny guy. I wish he wasn't a dirty thief. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm surprised more people haven't thought that souvenirs are batshit insane. I do not buy souvenirs. And then people are like, well, that's rude. Buy your family something nice. No, something nice is not a keychain that says... I have a keychain with the Gateway Arch on it. I have a keychain that's a bottle opener with St. Louis City SC logo on it. But I'm not... My family aren't gonna... They don't care about the Gateway Arch. Like, why would I... That's rude. Buy your family piece of shit souvenirs. No, they don't care. It's not good value for them. Well, my mum some like powdered Kool-Aid. She went crazy for it. She went, fuck yeah, I fucking love Kool-Aid. I love pouring the powder into the cup and putting water in it, and it's like juice that doesn't taste anything like any juice that we have because our juice has fruit in it. She went crazy for it, man. But that fucking tacky. She doesn't need a metal Chicago bean. I have the metal Chicago bean. It's in my room. It looks fucking great because I like the bean. She's not been to the bean. She don't care. No one cares. Unless they went to the bean themselves, in which case they'll have their own metal bean. Or they won't. Souvenirs are wild, man. Especially somewhere noteworthy. The bean goes crazy, but you go somewhere like Mallorca. A lot of people go to Mallorca. I've been to Mallorca. I enjoyed it. It was a good holiday. They don't have anything noteworthy. It's a bit of like Spain or whatever, or England. I don't fucking know who owns that. Shit. Oh, they have like hotels and beer and like cheap gin. They don't have like noteworthy shit there, man. You know what I mean? We don't need the souvenirs, man. Not everything needs a friggin' souvenir. When people come to Manchester, I'm like, don't. Yeah, what are you gonna? What are you fucking? Yeah, get the Hilton. Get a model of the Hilton. Oh, I got a keychain that says Trafford Centre on it. You're insane. You know, I actually, no, never mind. Manchester souvenirs are great because I'm just remembering that I bought my friends a mug with a Manchester Bee on it, and I bought Paul a keyring with a Manchester Bee on it and forgot to give it to him, so it's my own keyring now. And then people get. I already think that I Love New York shit is like it's kind of iconic, but it's fucking stupid. Like, who's wearing that? But then you go to some cities and you're like, okay, now you take the piss. I know where they're selling the I Love Manchester merch. I could take you to where they're selling the I Love Manchester merch. There's one by the Mercure Hotel opposite the Piccadilly Gardens bus station, at the entrance to the Mercure Hotel, just to the left. There's a store that has some in. There's that store by if you go through up the like Merchants Row by the Arndale up towards like when you took the right to Exchange Square, opposite the like the bridge and the IRA post box, there's a little post office there that has a merch shop in it. They have I Love Manchester t-shirts. There's two right there, stores in Manchester that I could, off the top of my head, I know for a fact I could walk you to where you could get an I Love Manchester t-shirt. But if you wanted one and I walked you there and you bought the I Love Manchester t-shirt, I would also have to put you down on the spot. I would be embarrassed for you to, first of all, to see where that in Manchester. That would be embarrassing. For you to go back to, you know, wherever you're from, America for example, wear an I Love Manchester t-shirt. Listen, just, I don't even support United or City, but just wear like get like a City shirt or something. I'd support him. Or I Love or get sure with a B on it, you know? I Love Manchester. I don't get why they do that. I Love New York is like the original and it's iconic, at least. And even then, I'm like, come on. But like, don't be going to a city like You go to fucking... Oh yeah, I went on holiday to... Lisbon. I got an I Love Lisbon t-shirt. What? Come on. Do you even love Lisbon? But it's fake. Anyway, see you guys. Bye. Bonk.